If you enjoy VR content for the Oculus Quest 2, a Township Tale, Zenith VR, and side quests, then go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below on anything you would like to see us do in the future. We are doing lots of Oculus Quest 2 giveaways. We are giving away game keys and a Quest 2 HMD. Details at the end of the video for the giveaway. Hello and welcome back to Quest World, everyone. Today we're going to be getting around to a topic that's been put off for a little too long, but we've been going through a lot of moving the last month or so. In this video, I wanted to make sure we got just right, so I wanted to do the research for it properly. But we're going to be covering the dashboard command item list and the Odd Melons condensed item list. And basically, this will explain how to use those item lists and what you have to do in order to get to those item lists. So without any further ado, let's log into the video. So to start the video off here, I want to show you exactly how to get to that item list, and you don't have to do anything extra. You're already here on my channel. So if you click on this video right here, the 5 dashboard commands, if you've seen this video already, then you should at least know about these 5 basic commands. But I also really implore everyone to just watch all 3 of these videos before watching the one that you're on right now. But let's go ahead and talk about it. So you click on the 5 dashboard commands. I want you to right click that and open link in a new tab. That should put you right here on this video. So I paused it because it's not the watching part of the video that I want you to go to. I want you to hit that show more button and look at this section right here. So those 2 different links, one is for the commands and one is for the items, and we're going to go to those. You're going to right click and open those in different windows as well. And the only reason I'm saying to do this is so you can backtrack your way back if you had any issues. So the CJ's item list for sharing, this is basically just the items in the game that have been documented. I'm going to go over to these different sections, and I notice a lot of people aren't checking out these other sections. They're only seeing this first page, they're getting frustrated, and then they're moving along, not finding the answers. So go down here to this yellow section on the bottom and click on that. And that will show you a lot of the commands and the descriptions of the commands and what to do on the quest, etc., etc. You are on a quest, you want to skip this first bracket here. Whenever you're trying to get items spawned in, you need to do player name, do not put the brackets in, put a space in. The thing you want to spawn, the material, the amount, and then type forged, and that will spawn in the item. For the next section here, the spawn exact, you do not want to use this. This is to try to spawn it into an exact place. And unless you have your coordinates, you know your exact position on the map, you don't want to do this. I've also seen this ruin people's servers before. Not saying it doesn't work ever, or maybe some players have gotten it to work. I'm just saying I do not suggest doing this one. This first command, this quest one, I think is perfectly fine. You can select and destroy items, but this is, I think, not for us quest users. Let me know if this works on the quest, if anyone does know. The prefabs and stuff like that, that's also for the PC. So we're going to scroll down here and check out the other sections of this list. Note that the area in color, the red and the green area, is going to let you know whether it's on the quest or not, and that's really what you need to be looking at. They do have item ID numbers, and it will tell you exactly what the item is and the description of the item. So you only need to be looking for the green items on this list. So what can we spawn? We can spawn a cauldron, the wooden bowl, wooden buckets, things like that. You can spawn quite a few things, but it looks like if you're trying to spawn some of the stuff, you need to make sure that you've got the commands down pretty good and that you've at least gotten used to spawning regular commands first, and maybe even copy pasting some of the commands here or from any of the other videos and trying those first. Let's move on to the important section. So basically this section here is going to be covering some of the stuff about the prefab, and it's basically just stating that you can't request access to editing this page If you want to change something on this page, you need to talk to the mods on Discord about changing things on this page. Let's go over to the Odd Melons condensed item list. So before we get into the condensed item list, by the way, I would like to get into the README because it's something I've seen a lot of people skip, and it actually does matter. This list may or may not be accurate. If you find an inaccuracy, ping Odd Melon number 9606 with the solution. This list is not complete and is not meant to be. Instead, it has commonly needed materials available on Quest. For a complete list made for PC users who have many more items available, see CJ's item list, which we will get into that in a moment. And this is why I say a lot of people miss some of this stuff because they didn't go through the README. You cannot simply spawn items, they must be mailed to players. For online players, use trade post, username, item name, number. For offline players, use trade post, player ID, item name, number. To find a player ID, you can simply run player ID username. And we talked about how to do this in the previous video. Large items usually have trouble when being received. Thanks to CJ for creating the list that this is based on. No, you may not have edit privileges. If you spawn stuff instead of working for it, you are skipping major parts of the game. I do not recommend spawning items except to reimburse items lost to bugs. This includes items available on PC naturally, but on Quest through commands. Often there is meant to be a system in the items integrate with which spawning skips. For the Oculus Quest 2 giveaways, all you have to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. Optional to share the video. Remember that everything you do to interact with the channel, as far as voting on the polls or commenting on the videos, etc., will get you one ticket for the giveaway. We are giving away an Oculus Quest 2 HMD, 128GB. We are also giving away game keys to plenty of the official Oculus Quest store games, and even a few game keys to the App Lab preview games. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, then make sure you interact with the channel plenty, and every few weeks we will announce the winners on the community page and through the Discord. Thank you guys so much for catching this episode of Quest World. Remember that if you want to join the conversation, come on over to our Discord, Facebook, or any of our other social medias. And don't forget again that you can come over to the community page if social media is not your thing here on YouTube. I really enjoy having you guys here, and have a great day.